way because there's so much at stake.
You know, I have a feeling that the Egyptians really want to win this competition just to make up for the numbers of Nations Cup they've not been in. So they really,
but they have the record. They have record 7 victories.
But they want to have 8.
Let them allow some catching up. Let them allow some catching up. But then, of course, they want to come back with a bang, as Joseph said.
Yes,
so we'll keep our eyes on that game. All right, let's bring you into all of this. We know you are watching that game, but let's bring you in. What role can you play? Feedback, very key. That's the role we want you to play tonight. We want you to talk to us. We want you to tell us what you think will be happening around that semi-final game currently going on. Egypt against Burkina Faso. We also want you to talk to us about the game that will be played tomorrow. Ghana against Cameroon. Talk to us about it as well. That also looks like a mouth-watering encounter that is difficult to call. Take advantage of the platforms that you see on your screen for feedback on Facebook, on Twitter, to talk to us on the program tonight. We will like to get your thoughts and then find out exactly what you have to say. So look into your crystal ball very clearly, and you can tell us what you think will be happening at the end of the semi-finals of the Africa Cup of Nations. Let's also tell you that you can keep track of all our top stories on our website. That's www.channelstv.com. You could also view us on youtube.com/channelsweb. All right. If you click on m.channelstv.com, it takes you to your home for the news. That's if you want to watch it on your iPad, your iPhone, your BlackBerry. And if you download the Channels app for Android, for iOS, for Windows from their respective stores, that's the perfect place for you to be, because you are keeping Channels at your fingertips 24/7, and Channels is also happy to have you so close by so that you can keep track of all that we're doing. And as you do all of it, don't forget to tell us where your comments are coming from. We just want to appreciate you a lot more for that as we read your comments out to all those who are watching. All right, so that's it for the feedback. And as we told you, semi-final game, one is going on tomorrow. There will be another one, Ghana against Cameroon. Talk to us about that one as well. The Ghanaians were losing finalists 2 years ago. Will they beat Cameroon, 4-time champions, and go one step better than last year? Well, only time will tell. We'll find out about all of that tomorrow. But let's also take you to England now and tell you that the English Premier League is up and alive, and it's going well. You can see on your screen the results of the games currently going on as we speak in the English Premier League. Manchester City are 2-0 up. And Kevin De Bruyne and David Silva are the scorers for City in that one. West Ham are down at home to Manchester City United, and all City still goalless. The third time these teams are meeting in about 3 weeks, and of course Stoke City are 1-0 up over Everton. We had a lot of games yesterday. Arsenal losing at home to Watford. Chelsea, Liverpool playing out a 1-1 draw, and of course the race for the top, the bottom of the log, as exciting as ever. All right, but guys, let me quickly come to you on this one. Onye, a lot of people believe that the English Premier League race is nearing its end. I don't want to believe that. Chelsea may be 9 points clear of the pack, but there's still a lot of games to play, and there could still be potential banana peels along the way. Yeah,
it's not over, Tony. We saw the game against Liverpool last night. Liverpool had so much dominance in the first half. Chelsea lacking creativity, especially in the first half. But when they made some changes, Fabregas was introduced, and the game turned around for Chelsea, and they could have won that game. It was the 9 minutes
penalty, for Diego Costa.
Costa lost the penalty. He won and lost. And I think on the balance of play, both teams should be satisfied with the draw they got. But saying that the title is over, I don't subscribe to that. There's still many games to play. You could say that Chelsea, maybe no Champions League distraction. The other teams in the pack have some distraction. They don't have Champions League.
United don't have any distractions.
They don't have it, but they have problems too. They've not been consistent. So for me, there's still so much to play for. It's not over yet.
For Arsenal fans, they believe that it's a long walk to the title for them. Losing at home to Watford wasn't in the plan. Yeah. But that's the story of Arsenal this season.
Quite unfortunate, I must say. Arsenal is becoming painful to watch. You know, very, very painful.
I'm sure he's listening somewhere.
Very, very disappointing outing yesterday. I mean, one would have thought that knowing that Chelsea was up against Liverpool.
Opportunity to close the gap.
Exactly, and they just blew it. I'm very, very disappointed with Arsenal yesterday.
And it looks like all these teams are conniving to hand the title to Chelsea because Tottenham Hotspur also didn't make it count. They picked the point, but it was an opportunity for them to also put pressure on Chelsea.
The problem with some of these big teams, in quotes, especially Tottenham Hotspur and Liverpool, is that against the smaller teams, they stutter. Yeah. They bring their A games against the big teams. But, you know, if you want to win the league, you have to be very consistent. In fact, when you are not playing so well, you grind out a result or a draw, exactly. You know, to continue to consolidate. But they've not done that, and that's why they have found themselves below Chelsea.
All right, that's what it is at the moment. We'll also update you with the results from that game, from the 3 games currently going on as well in the English Premier League. And once there's a change to the scoreline, once there's something significant in those games, we will do well to let you know. We will be going on a break now. Just to remind you that the semi-final game is going on, and we've played almost 52 minutes of football, Burkina Faso and Egypt, and it is still Burkina Faso 0, Egypt 0. We've played 55 minutes of football in that one, and we'll keep updating you with the results from that game as we go on Sports Tonight. Let's pause now for our first break on the show, and then when we return, we'll take you to Gabon and talk about the fallout from the Africa Cup of Nations. We are told there are different classes of coaches, 2 main classes of coaches, those who have been fired and those who will be fired. We'll talk about all of that and more when we return. Join us again.